Welcome to the series of treatment for phonological disorders. Let's talk about the multiple oppositions approach. This treatment approach addresses a phoneme collapse. A phoneme collapse is when one sound is substituted for a bunch of other sounds. For example, you might have a client that substitutes d for k, g, s, z, sh, zh, ch, and j. This makes them very difficult to understand. So by having a treatment approach that addresses a greater number of sounds, the idea is that you could add more phonemic contrasts into your client's system. This treatment approach is designed for children who have severe speech disorders with moderate to profound phonological impairments. They are missing at least 6 sounds across 3 manner categories and must demonstrate a phoneme collapse that encompasses several sounds. If you've completed an evaluation on your client and you feel that your client would be a good candidate for the multiple oppositions approach, how do you know how to select targets? What you do is you take your client's error sound and then you choose 4 target sounds that are being substituted by that error. Those 4 sounds are chosen with consideration to maximal classifications and maximal distinctions. Maximal classifications means that they're different in place, manner, and voicing, and maximal distinctions means that they have a high number of distinctive feature differences. Once you have figured out which sounds you're going to target, you need to create your word list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a link down in the description below to a data collection sheet that I think is fantastic for organizing your word list for the multiple oppositions approach. Once you've created your word lists, then treatment involves 4 steps. The first step is the imitation phase. This is when you say the word and your client says the word back. What you need to have is at least 70% accuracy across 2 treatment sets, 2 consecutive treatment sets. The second step is the spontaneous phase, and this means that your client needs to be able to say the words in the word sets without your model, with at least 90% accuracy on 2 consecutive treatment sets. Okay, the third step is spontaneous contrast, and this is when your client can say words in a word set without your model on untrained words. And they need to be able to do this with at least 90% accuracy. The last step is conversation. And this is using naturalistic interventions, which means that you're just providing reinforcement, feedback, corrections in everyday activities. If you feel like the multiple oppositions approach is a good fit for your client, I'm going to provide some additional links to articles, videos in the description below that I feel would really help support your therapy practice. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with future content. Have an amazing day.